Okay, section 4.4 is the last of the transformations. Dilations is going to be the last of the transformations here. A dilation makes a shape bigger or smaller. So that means that a dilation is not an isometry. It's the only one of the transformations that's not, because the shape gets bigger or smaller as a result. Scale factor is going to be a very important term for us. Scale factor is the number that you multiply each coordinate by. Okay? So scale factor typically is represented by the letter K. So if K is greater than 1, if I can make an arrow, the shape gets bigger. Okay? If K is between 0 and 1, then the shape gets smaller. Okay, that's the general rule. Okay, so really all we're doing here is they're going to tell us what the scale factor is. We're going to find the original points, and then we're going to take all those coordinates, every single number, and we're going to multiply by K. So for example, here K is 2. So, okay, K is bigger than 1, so our triangle will get bigger. Okay, so what this means, multiply all coordinates, x and y, by 2. Okay, so I've got A, B, C. So A is 2, 1. B is 2, 3. And C is 4, 3. So I'm going to multiply all of these by 2. So A prime, I multiply both numbers by 2, so I get 4, 2. B prime, I will get 4, 6. And C prime will be 8, 6. Okay? So 4, 2, that's A prime. 4, 6 be B prime. And 8, 6 will be C prime. Now notice, the shape doesn't turn, it doesn't reflect, it looks exactly the same as the original shape, it's just bigger. Okay? All right? Now this time K is 1/3. So K is between 0 and 1. So the triangle will be smaller. So I have E, F, G. So E is -3, 0. F is 6, -3. Actually, E is not -3, 0. That is incorrect. It is 0, -3. There we go. G is 6, -6. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply all these coordinates by 1/3. Okay? So E prime will be 0, and then -3 times 1/3 is -1. F prime, 6 times 1/3 is 2. -3 times 1/3 we already know is -1. And then G prime, 6 times 1/3 is 2. -6 times 1/3 is -2. So 0, 1, there's E prime. 2, -1, F prime. And 2, -2, G prime. And as you can see, our shape is significantly smaller. Okay? What that really means is that the new shape is 1/3 as big as the original. Okay? Now, in some of the problems, I'll just warn you that the numbers aren't always going to come out to be whole numbers. Okay? They may come out to be decimals. Okay? And we can talk about in class what happens when those situations arise. But in general, this is how you do dilations.